unscrews off, and then you have what it catches. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today I want to show you how to add a catch can on your Jeep Gladiator. Super simple. You can do it yourself. Let's check it out. So before I get started, I thought I'd let you know you do need to remove the engine cover if you have it. 10mm bolts, it comes right off, no big deal. So this is the actual piece that we're removing and we're replacing with catch can lines. Some catch cans will have where you can take the tubing off of this adapter and then reuse the adapters, but it's not even a super tight fit. If you use 1/2-inch tubing, it will fit the intake and the back of the engine, and it fits super tight. You'll see how mine fit, and there's no leaking going on. You can certainly throw some clamps on there. Several kits will have clamps, and so it's up to you how you mount it to the vehicle. My particular catch can came with a way to mount it on my wife's vehicle, so I just kind of reused that and repurposed it with some extra parts that I cobbled. You can do anything from that to buying one that's a full-on kit ready to go. So again, you're replacing this with tubing and a catch can. Let's get started. And here's some example of some 1/2-inch heater core tubing. Different wall thicknesses. Each of these is fine. They're both pretty pliable. Of course, the thicker it is, the harder it is to bend. You're gonna be fine. You can buy this by the foot or in packages, I think, of 6 feet all ready to go. 1/2-inch tubing. This catch can happens to be a Billet Technologies, but there's a lot on the market. Basically, they're all the same. Air is going to come in one way, catch the oil, clean air comes out the other way. I went ahead and found a hole with threads in the body, and I used that to mount my catch can. This is an old shot dog bone that I had laying around. So I used that, mounted it to the body, and then I put my catch can onto the dog bone. My catch can already had threaded holes, so I just was able to thread the screw right in there. Again, Billet Technologies. So now it's just about hooking up the hoses from the motor to the catch can. So then the top of the intake is where that hose is. It goes all the way around to the back side of the engine, kind of way back in here, and it has one of those clamps. You just squeeze it and then pull it off. So here's the clamp. So just depress that gray piece and then it pops right off. So then you're going to hook the hose from one side of your catch can straight off to where you just pulled it off on the intake. Again, I used 1/2-inch tubing and it fit perfectly tight. Here's the back of the engine where the other end of the PCV connected. So it's just a plastic piece sticking up, and I crammed that 1/2-inch tubing on the top, ran it around the back of the intake, and connected it straight into the catch can. So here's everything after I buttoned it all up. Super easy installation. And I just used a box cutter to cut the tubing. Okay, so you can see mine. I went ahead and I rerouted this hose. It was underneath here. I just routed it along the top. There's really no wrong or right way to route these, as long as they connect back from the intake to the back of the motor where I showed you. It's just a loop. So wherever you want to mount your catch can, wherever it fits, just make sure it's easy to get to so you can check the oil level and drain it as necessary. Okay, so I undid the catch can. It just unscrews off, and then you have what it catches. If you look at the catch can, basically air and oil coming in here. There's a bunch of like, I don't know, steel wool, some metal stuff inside there. The air comes through, the liquid stays attached, the oil, to all of the crap in there. The air will keep flowing back through to the intake, and then the oil will drain into here. So that's the catch can. So positive crankcase ventilation, so the oil that's inside that ventilation that circulates back through to the intake is now being caught up here. So no more smoke show when I'm up on the rocks. And there you have it. That's how I added a catch can to my Jeep Gladiator. Again, the process is not hard. You can do it yourself with a little bit of patience and time. All you need is some 1/2-inch tubing and any one of the catch cans on the market that you like. Go with it. Some of them are over $100, some of them are way under $100. That doesn't seem to matter as much as just having one on your vehicle. All right, let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll have some new content coming out real soon. As always, thanks for taking time out of your day to watch me and my videos. Texas Jeep Dad out.